Mike Jones Beats.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up two fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. He got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah, why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags?
Salute to the homie Frost, man. Pulled up on the kid, man. Little bite, chopped it up, one-on-one, grown man shit. Now this man know I ain't a fucking troll no more. Salute to Frost, man. Hold your head. Stay positive, brother. Fuck them haters, man.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out real quick. We have not been having tonight shows. Every night we don't have tonight shows, two things happen to me. One, I'm bored. I'm used to doing tonight shows at night. That's one. Two, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm telling y'all, I am not really feeling well. So at night, I'm exhausted. I'm not really feeling well. I'm gonna wait a couple of days, see if I feel any better. I don't feel sick, so we're good. I don't have COVID. I should not have even said that word. Let me go see if YouTube already hit me. I don't have any kind of nothing like that. I'm just not feeling well. I don't know if it's something that I recently ate. Already been hit. I don't know if it's something that I recently ate. I don't know what it is. I'm just really not feeling that well lately. So the fact that we're not having a Tonight Show has a couple of different things implicated. What the hell? A couple of different things implicated into it. I want to try to get the situation mitigated as soon as possible because obviously I am also missing doing a Tonight Show. On the flip side of that, I'm feeling really rested. I've been getting rest for the most part. Anyway, let's get into what we're going to be talking about this show real quick. I have a shitload of stuff to say about the Young Dolph situation. Finally, the police have come out and said they've basically made their intentions known about JoJo Splat. Got a shitload of stuff to talk about that. I also want to discuss some of this Cardi B shit because I think it's important. And I don't want to move away from talking about New York City gang violence. So that's what we're going to be conversing about today. Conversating is not a word. That's what we're going to be conversing about today. With that being said, we're going to do roll call real quick. And then we're going to get to I don't got much other than to tell you I'm really not feeling well. I don't really got much to say other than that. I'm really not feeling well. For real, for real. I don't want to get into details and nothing like that, but I'm really not feeling well. Since like probably Thursday, Friday. So we're gonna give it like a day or two more, see what's going on, and then hopefully I start feeling better. I'm hoping that that's what happens. To be honest with you, I have no plans. I probably can't even go to the hospital. I don't even got the jab, so I don't even. If anybody knows how that works, hold on one second. If anybody knows how that works, I don't even think I could go to the hospital. I don't got the jab. So if anybody knows how that works, especially in New York City, let me know. Yes, I'm a big Star Wars fan. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Let's do roll call real quick and then let's get to the show. Also, as usual, if we get to 110 likes, we will be leaving the chat open for the next live. Shout out to Jay Hodges. He says, morning, Jake. BB and Fam. And he's dropping all of those pros. What up, SC? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well. What up, El Prez? He says, salute, BB and family. What up? What up, Chase? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well. He says, salute from Brooklyn. Salute to Brooklyn. How about that? Salute to all of y'all rat bastards. Shout out your city. Shout out your city and area code right now. I want to see everybody's city and area code. Put it in the chat. Shout out to what's up, Prince to Amir. Salute my brother. How you doing to this? What up, DMW? We got Darkwing in the house with us. He says salute Frost, BBNs. What up, Jason Elliott? Jason Elliott, so I mistook him for a troll the other day. He might still be a troll, the rat bastard. I mistook him for a troll the other day, so he's been in here lately. Like, look, motherfucker, I am not a troll. I'm gonna do comments. I'm gonna do drops. I'm gonna hit that like button. I'm gonna be a part of the team. Salute to everybody that shares the program. Sharing the program does more than anything. Salute to everybody sharing the program. What up, Sebastian Tompkins? He says, good morning. Salute, fam, Jake. Who else we got up in here? What up, Black Power Cross? Salute, my brother. How you doing? I need to fix Black Power Cross. You sent me other intros. I need to get your other intros together so I could put them up. That's a fact. You got some other dope shit. Black. All of y'all send me shit like what Black Power Cross just sent. I need to start just playing y'all shit. Not for nothing. Only if you a bag swing. If you're not a bag swinger. Matter of fact, if you just be a member. Just be a member. Prince Tuamir says, isn't against the law not to get medical treatment? Wait, not to get medical treatment for what? I just said I don't feel well. You trying to tell me if I get a runny nose, I got to run to the hospital? Shout out to King Jai. He says, salute, homie. Salute, my brother. How you doing? Salute. What up? Who's Taddy Mason? This is BB and Jake Frost. Big up. Fire shirt. Boba Fett. Yes, I like the Boba Fett show. I wish they could have did it with a younger dude. But I like Boba Fett. What up, Tighten Up TV? How you doing this morning? He says, top of the top of all the tops, you red bastards. Who else we got? What up, Tyreek Wilson? Haven't seen you in a minute. What up? He says, top of the day, BX. You already know what it is. Salute. What up? Shout out to Harlem. Salute to Harlem. You already know what it is. Salute to North, New Jersey. Let's go. Let's stand up. Shout out to 718 and the 404. Salute. What up? Shout out to Rocky Mountain. We got somebody from the Rocky Mountains up in here. That's Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Salute. Tell Boo Boo I said what's up. I don't know. I don't think that's the Rocky Mountains. I think that's like some other place where Boo Boo and Yogi is at. But shout out to them niggas. They travel. Shout out to James S. He says salute to all. Also shout out to Las Vegas because I know where James S is from. You rat bastards. Shout out to Brooklyn once again. Shout out to the X once again. What up, Livermore, California? I didn't even know there was a place called that. Shout out to that shit. Shout out to Chi-Town. All right. Now, LV, you already know what it is. Shout out to Las Vegas. What up, Supermax? He says, hey, BBN, great content, bro. Salute. I appreciate you being up in here. Who else we got up in here? What up, D Vertical? He says, morning, BBN. What up, SC and Sebastian Tompkins? Let's get those likes up, y'all. We got 53 people in here, 19 likes. Remember, for everybody who is a Green Team member, we're trying to help the people who are not Green Team members be able to chat next show. And for everybody who's not a Green Team member, hit the button so you can chat next show. With that being said, let's get to this. Shout out to the 252. Yeah. Shout out to we got the super producer, Mike Jones in the house. Let's go. We got the super producer in the house tonight. I need to do a Tonight Show. I want to call up to the super producer and probably get some of their artists on the line. I need to do a Tonight Show because I know in the morning it's early for people. Tonight Show is just much more easier for people to get around and do stuff. Shout out to Glasgow Scotland. Can we get to the shows? We need to get to all of the shows. All right, real quick. First thing I want to say is this. The situation that just went Cardi B, Tasha K. We're gonna get to I have a lot to say about Straight Drop and these guys, but hold on. The situation, and shout out to Fort Worth. We got Fort Worth in the building. The situation revolving around Cardi B and Tasha K is of the most importance. The reason why it's so important for everybody who has not gotten it yet is I keep telling y'all, these YouTube content creators make a lot of content that is just lies. I'm going to say this again. I'm a YouTube content creator, and I'm telling you this. These YouTube content creators, especially the big ones, they say shit that is just lies. Let me explain to you how hard somebody got to find me lying or saying something that is not true. This is how hard people have to go. I did an interview with a dude. In the interview, the dude said that he got snitched on by another guy. People, it's so hard for people to find where I'm either wrong or whether I'm just lying, because I don't lie. So that you're not going to find that. So it's so hard to find anywhere where I'm just wrong at that people are still talking about this dude coming on this platform saying Shotty was a snitch. That shit happened like 3 years ago. People are still talking about it. Why? Because my information is accurate. Niggas literally got to hold on to some shit that I didn't even say from 3 years ago. Do you understand how accurate I have to be? I'm going to say this again. Do you understand how accurate I have to be for someone else to say something? And then the people that hate me, they can't even find any other thing that I've done wrong. So they have to keep talking about this shit that I didn't even say in the first place. So when I tell you a majority of these YouTube content creators is just lying, I'm telling you, a majority of these content creators are just lying. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen because I'm going to watch what you, Black Power course that I learned from Star years ago, watch what you say on social media. That's a fact. Let me explain something. But that's the point I'm trying to make, Black Power Cross. I didn't even say the thing. The other guy said the thing. I just repeated it like, wow. And they are trying so hard to find something that I'm saying wrong or a lie that they're still talking about that shit that I didn't even say. I am the fucking Uber YouTube content creator. Copy? My information is 100, nigga. So when I tell you these content creators purposely lie, I'm telling you they purposely lie. They make videos that they know are lies. And I believe Tasha K did that in this situation. I believe, and this is just my belief, I could be wrong, but I believe Tasha K wanted to force Cardi B to come on her program by lying on her to make it so you got to come on my program to straighten this out. Cardi B did what I'm going to do. Once you lie on me, nigga, me and you is never cool. Once you lie on me, it's one thing to be wrong. Once you lie, people are wrong all the time. I'm literally wrong all the time. I'm just right more than I'm wrong. And I'm right so much more than I'm wrong that people can't even tell when I'm wrong. That's a gift. Copy? That's a gift. All right? Just so we can be clear. That's a gift. Now, with that being said, shout out to Brian Redding. He says, everything you put out is straight facts based on news and research only. Appreciate you. Now, with that being said, Tasha K purposely put out a story on Cardi B that was rumor. She labeled it fact. Therefore, she is now going to have to pay what somebody said, close to $4 million. Allegedly, there's a GoFundMe. Now, you already know how I feel. I feel like this. Every single content creator needs a GoFundMe. You don't never know when you might have somebody that wanna contribute to your mission. You don't never know. So every single content creator should have a GoFundMe. And your GoFundMe should be like a stupid, like an incredible amount of money so people could just keep dumping money into it whenever they want. We have a GoFundMe over here. So if you're ever like, I like what BBN is doing and you want to drop something, you don't have to do it through Super Chat. You could literally just go to our description. We have a GoFundMe here. Back when I needed a place and I had no place, and somebody that was on the channel was like, they still here, by the way. Shout out to the young CEO, Sha Murder. She says, why don't you just make a GoFundMe? And a lot of other people had said that to me before, but when she said it, it resonated. So a lot of people told me before Sha Murder said it, but I hold her word to a certain acclaim. So when she said it to me, I moved. You understand what I'm saying? I moved. Also, at that time, we were doing a lot of shit. Like, you know, you gotta understand. She could tell you if she ever want to talk about it. Like, I'm a good boss to work for. Like, whatever you want to do, if we got the money, we gonna pay for it, and I'm just gonna let you go do that thing. Like that, I'm that boss. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to DZ. We got DZ up in here. Shout out to Oakland drop. I didn't even mean to say the Oakland drop. What's the Oakland drop? What's the Oakland drop? 510? 510. Shout out to the 510. So hold on. We want to get to the other conversation, but I just want to say what I got to say on this real quick. Tasha K purposely was saying information that she did not know that was true. I have nothing against Tasha K, and this isn't New York or Bronx bias, but I'm happy that that happened. Because now we got a springboard to go after some of these YouTube content creators that just print lies. So hopefully more people will start suing individuals. Also, people are losing the most important aspect of the fact that Tasha K just got sued and lost in court. Now, can you trust her content? Can you trust Tasha K's content? I'm gonna put up a vote real. Hold on. Let's get the chat up on the screen. Just because it might have somebody else. What up, St. Louis Finest, and salute Frost. Top of the morning. What up, Gene Miller, PS. So that's the point that is actually the most important aspect of this whole entire conversation. She just got sued in court. It's been proven in court that the information she put out was wrong, that she lied. Literally, just basically, it's being presented like she just lied. Do you still trust her content? What up, Josh Wagner? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, my brother? Also, haven't seen you in a while, St. Louis Finest. Hope everything is going well. Do you still trust her content? I yet niggas still talking about some shit that happened 3 years ago that another nigga said, trying to hold me accountable for it, because almost every single thing that I put out, I don't really put out opinion. I put out fact and then we discuss facts mostly. Shout out to Prince to Elias. Said I told my old lady that the other day. She should not have been proud or stubborn. She should have not been proud or stubborn. Take it down for her brand and credibility, in my honest opinion. See, look, what she was, this is just my opinion. I could be wrong, right? But what I think she was trying to do was force Cardi B to come on her channel. That's what I think she was trying to do. What up, G Styles? Haven't seen you in a while. Salute. Do you understand that that's the reason why those other channels lie on me? Because they want me to come on their channel to sort it out. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to have a conversation with a liar. It's a waste of time. How am I supposed to convince you of some shit you lying about? I'm going to say that again. How am I supposed to convince you that you're wrong about some shit that you are purposely lying about? It doesn't even make sense to go on somebody's channel and let them interview you after they lied on you. It doesn't even make sense. How are you going to convince somebody that's purposely lying on you that you're right and that they're wrong? So Cardi B did what I would do. I would not never, I don't even want to have a private conversation with a nigga lying on me. Why? So they could just keep telling me to lie? That don't even make sense. That's a waste of everyone's time. Why would I do that? See, this is the shit I don't get. You understand? I don't know. What anyway. She tried to bully Cardi. She tried to bully somebody from the Bronx. That usually goes bad. I tell them other channels exactly what I came in of their Jackie K. Okay, I know you're trying to say something really slick. I think you just left out a word or two. Also, let's hit that like button. Shout out to Black Cuddy. Salute to the Black Spades. Let's hit that like button. Check this out. Listen, pay it. First of all, somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Let's smack some haters. We've been live almost a half an hour. We slapped 0 haters. Who's slapping the hater today? Who's slapping the hater today? And who's double slapping haters? Listen. Listen. Pay attention. Listen and pay attention. These content creators are purposely lying. I applaud Cardi B for standing on her 10. Tasha K might never be able to pay that money back. Y'all do understand this, right? Black Power Cross says, I received 2 lawsuits last year. Got to capitalize when you can. That's a whole fact. It's a whole fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. Y'all ready to move on to this other case? Shout out to all the D Glass. He says, good morning, BBN Chits. I keep telling people to send me shit and I'm going to repost them. I've been telling y'all for the last 3 days. Nobody's been sending me nothing. So I don't want to hear I'm not reposting. All the D Glass, some people send me some shit today, I'm reposting. I'm literally telling y'all I'm reposting for free. And ain't nobody sending me nothing to repost. Don't send it to me during the show either. Send it to me after the show. You send it to me right now, I might forget. Shout out to Jay Hodges with the $10 drop. $10 drops and double slaps. Jay Hodges. He went and put on all of his rings from the 1980s. You know, he got the big nameplate rings. He put on all of his rings from the 1980s. He came out, he said, hey, you hater. I'm going to hit you with all of the slaps. First, I'm going to forward slap you. And then I'm going to backward slap you. And then I'm going to look at the slaps. And I'm going to see the impressions that all of these rings made. Then he went for the slap. Slap, slap. The hater. dropped to the ground. All he could do is look up and see the beautiful stars. Shout out to Jay Hodges slapping the hater twice. Double slap. Shout out to Black Power Cross. He said with the $5 drop, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? He said Tasha is gone. Good luck, boo. Black Power Cross said, I got all of the muskers. He turned around. He took a can of spinach. He squeezed it. The spinach jumped out of the can. He ate the spinach. Black Power Cross went into his pocket. He grabbed out a can of spinach. He squeezed the spinach. The top of the can busted. The spinach shot up into the air. Black Power Cross ate the spinach. All of a sudden, there was some people over there playing music. And all you hear is, da-da-da-da-doom! Black Power Cross said, I'm gonna smack the Brutus out of you rap bastards. He rounded it up. He then went back like this. He went back and touched the back of the one side of the person's face with that hand, and then he swung back like this and smacked them. Blam! He smacked all of the taste out of the person's mouth. They now have COVID. Shout out to Black Power Cross with the $5 drop. I'm going to tell you what Tasha K's beef was for real in a minute. Hold on. Tasha K had a stupid beef. I'll tell you what it is, what I believe it is at least. For real in a minute. Give me 1 second. I got another drop to call. Real quick. Shout out to Jason Elliott. Jason Elliott said, get over here. First of all, I literally have a rap where I say Vin Haki. And that's basically, I'm saying, come here, like, get over here. Fuck it. It's just, those bars is hard. Shout out to Jason Elliott. Whoa, Jason Elliott dropped twice. He said that one's no slaps. He said no slaps. Shout out to Jason Elliott with the $10 drop. He said, get over here. Jason Elliott. He went to the where do they make pottery and shit like that? So he went to like the pottery place. No, he didn't go to the pottery place. He went to those places where they make where they could take imprints of your penis and then make a fake penis. But he had them do an imprint of his hand. Oh man. Oh, you meant no slaps? Mo slaps. Okay, copy. So he went and got an imprint of his hand instead of his penis. Then he tied it all the way to a chain. And then he saw a hater standing over there about 15 feet away. He called the hater. The hater turned around like this. When the hater turned around, he threw the hand with the chain on it, smacked the shit out of the hater. Bang! Get over here! Shout out to Jason Elliott. Shout out to Jason Elliott, because it's a long time. Shout out to Jason Elliott with the next $5 drop. And with the next $10 drop. And as the dude was falling to the ground like this, in slow motion, after being hit with the Jason Elliott rubber dildo hand, Jason Elliott then runs up on the body and he starts slapping him. He starts slapping him like that. Shout out to Jason Elliott doing the machine gun slaps. All of the machine gun slaps. All right, let's get back to the show. I haven't even talked about the dumb niggas yet. Hold on 1 second. I'll blow my nose. All right. We back to the show. Y'all done now? Oh, shout out to DZ. With the I called this one dumb late. Shout out to DZ with the 510 Oakland drop. DZ pulled up, dressed all in black. He had all black on, but he had on silver shades. He walks up. DZ goes like this. When he goes like this, he has on one what do you call them things? Contact lens. And on the contact lens, you can see the Raiders emblem. And he goes like that as he moves his glasses down. And he looks and he says, hey, rat bastard. The rat bastard turns around. And he says, "Ooh, I'm sorry, Mr. DZ. I've only been a hater for 5 minutes. I didn't know it was on this type of time." DZ says, "Yes, you're on Oakland time, you rat bastard." DZ then wheels back, and when DZ wheels back, you can see an Oakland spike, a Raider spike on the back of his hand, and it has from and on the spike, it has engraven. It says from Oakland to Las Vegas. And DZ wheels back and slaps. I didn't even mean to hit my hand that hard. He went back and slaps. That was an accident too. It slaps the shit out of them. All of the haters slapped. Hold on. Hold on, man. If y'all keep saying this drops, I can't do the show. I want y'all to keep saying the drops though. But alright, we got another one. Could we get the likes up? The drops is coming. Y'all motherfuckers gotta hit the like button. Shout out to Black Power Cross. He said you actually pulled out some spinach. I loves it. Black Power Cross said that while he was slapping this shit out of a hater. Shout out to Black Power. Shout out to all you rap bastards. Let's go. This is how you get the show started. I'm in good spirits. I have not refreshed the coffee yet today. We will be refreshing the coffees though. These are the facts. Y'all want to get into voice acting so bad. They called me the other day too. I don't know. I'm going to hit them up. I actually got a meeting today. I literally got a meeting with some voice acting people today. That's a fact. Let's go. I had one a couple of days ago. I missed it because I wasn't feeling well. I'm trying to tell y'all. You think I'm bullshitting. I'm really not feeling well. All right. Let's get back to this shit real quick. I think, like a lot of people that don't live in New York City, there's people that got a problem with Cardi B saying the N-word. If you're not from New York City and you see a Puerto Rican or a Dominican or a Spanish person saying the N-word, don't jump out the window. In New York City, damn near everybody says the fucking N-word if you in the hood, my nigga. You gotta understand, y'all talking about Spanish people can't say the N-word, right? Shout out to James S. with the $5 drop. He said the spinach drop. James S. comes in. All you see is smoking feet. The hater, he hears James S. talking. He's looking around. He can't see anything because it's just smoky. The guy's coughing. He's like, where does this weed come from? James S. all of a sudden, the guy gets smacked. Bang, this way. He's like, what's happening? He gets smacked this way. Bang, that way. He's like, what's happening? And all you can hear is James S.'s voice whispering. 420. 420. 420. I think Tasha K's initial problem with Cardi B was that she said the N-word. If you were born in New York City and you're under 30 years old and you're a minority, meaning not Caucasian, not from Israel or either, you use the N-word. You niggas that's not from New York City that wants to keep talking about how New York City Spanish people use the N-word, you're from a different culture. Your culture is different than ours. Literally. The culture in New York City is different than the culture in other places. Literally. Tasha K just lost a fight in court because she was mad because some Puerto Rican girl that was born and raised in the Bronx used the N-word. She's going to get everything she deserve. That's my opinion. That's not a fact. That's not a fact. That's an opinion. And that's my opinion. Every single damn thing that Tasha K is getting, she deserve. She went after that girl for a stupid ass reason. Can you break down the process of getting a legal firearm in New York City? I can, but I won't. Shout out to Jason Elliott. I can, but I won't. One, that's way too far away from the conversation that we're having. And two, I wouldn't want to help anybody get a firearm that probably shouldn't have one. So they should go and look that type of shit up yourselves. It's not hard. Everybody has Google. Stop asking me Googleable. Every question is Googleable. But stop asking me questions that don't got nothing to do with what we're talking about that you could Google. You could literally Google that. On top of that, there's a lot of people who can probably get guns that probably shouldn't be able to. You have no... People don't understand how to get a gun in New York City. So I'm just going to be quiet. It's impossible. How about that? Shout out to Mac Man, since that's a fact for us. Most of the Spanish people that say the N-word in New York City, most of the people that say the N-word in New York City is Spanish. And they grew up around blacks all their life. That exactly. So she asks for all of that negative, bad shit that's happening to her to happen to her. She should have just left Cardi B alone. That's just my opinion. I think that even if she was telling the truth, she's getting what she deserves. Do you understand this? She went after Cardi. All right, God first. So this is what happens. When we're trying to do shit that we're not supposed to be doing, God is not going to help us. If you win, you win. But God isn't going to help you get to that win because you're wrong in what you're doing. What she was attempting to do was wrong. Get it? So God was not going to be on her side. She was left to the machinations of whatever the forces over there that she was fucking with. Cardi B is Dominican. That's a fact. Dominican, Puerto Rican. You gotta, don't mind me. I'm just talking. Listen. But we all know in New York City, Dominicans and Puerto Ricans don't necessarily like each other. But in New York City, we call them all Spanish. So it don't even matter. Cardi B, Tasha K fumbled the biggest bag so far. This is a fact. And she talked about Cardi B's child. This shit was malicious. You understand? That shit was malicious. She's getting everything that she deserves. She probably deserves worse. When you have a platform and you speak to so many people, you can't be... I get it that if y'all just really understood how many people platforms blow up over lies, you'll feel what I'm talking about. But a majority of these guys' platforms that blow up off of lies. Just so we could be clear. Hit that like button. Make sure we get to 110 likes. A majority of these people platforms that blow up off of lies. Now, I'm telling you a fact, whether you know this or not. A majority of the platforms that blow up off of lies. You niggas, the viewing public, prefer to hear a lie over the truth. That's how come I'm telling you. What? Shout out to Mocha West, the sticker queen, the gunslinger. What she needs to be worried about is who else might try to come down the pipeline and sue her. That's what she needs to be concerned about. There's no telling who else is chomping at the bit right now to sue Tasha K. No, she's Dominican. That's right, Prince to me. I just was wrong. She has ownership to say that word because she was born in the fucking Bronx, my nigga. If you was born in the Bronx and you rap, you can say the N-word. Like, as long as you ain't Caucasian or, like, Israeli or something. Well, you can't be Israeli if you was born in the Bronx. You would be American. But, you know what I'm trying to say. DZ says Tasha's very stubborn. She was saying she was ready to go to court and that she will win. She badmouthed Cardi every turn. That's what she gets. A lot of content creators try to hide behind fair use, but people don't even know what fair use means. People think that as long as you say that you got the content from somewhere else, you can say whatever you want to say, and that's not true. People don't even know what fair use means. I'm telling you right now, put it like this. I'm going to tell you what's going to end up happening. What's going to end up happening is she's not going to pay them. They're going to go to the court, and the court is going to start garnishing her pay. That's what's going to be happening. She's going to be paying Cardi B money for the rest of her fucking life. Because if they also start adding interest to the shit, she's not gonna be able to pay this off. She don't got money like that. So she's basically gonna be working for Cardi B for the next 10, 15 years or something. That's the type of time I'm on. Fuck it. Sue the niggas. People don't know what fair use means. You understand what I'm saying? They don't know. So you wait until they do the shit enough that they can't back up off of it. Then you sue them. Now they like, I don't have no money. I can't pay the money that you suing me for. I don't need you to pay it. You know who's gonna pay it? Whoever you work for. All I gotta do is pay a nigga to make sure that if you ever try to get off, try to work a side job, we got you on camera. That's it. I just gotta pay a private eye. I could pay the private eye with the money that I'm supposed to be getting from you. That's it. If I was Cardi B, I'd try to get her page removed. I'd destroy her life. Right here. I'm telling you right now, if I was Cardi B, I'd destroy her life. No, fair use does not mean that you could just use people's content. The fuck? Mac Man says she probably don't plan on paying Cardi unless she filed for Chapter 7. I don't think she could file for Chapter 7 when you've been already sued in court. I think you have to file for Chapter 7 first, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But those are court payments she got to make. She lost, that's a court, something she lost in court. I'm not sure about that. I think that if you lose in court, you still have to pay. One Nation says Cardi is Dominican and Trinidadian, so she could say the N-word. Hell, I think that if you Dominican, you could say the N-word. I don't even think you need to add the Trinidadian in there. I think Dominican is enough. Okay, James S. getting the new whip. Let me have the old one. You know I'm fucking with you. She probably don't plan on playing. Cardi B, if just like that woman that did not plan on paying, just like the game didn't plan on paying that woman, right? You see what the courts did to him? Mocha West says she can't file because she was found guilty of malice. Tada said Tasha K is worth 1.5, where she's supposed to be paying damn near 4 million. Pardon me, 4 million. You ordered a 2022 Tahoe? I need a car. If you ain't doing nothing with that old one, I'm kind of fucking with you because I know you probably had to trade that one back. I need a car for real, y'all. I live in the middle of nowhere. Like, y'all don't get it. Black Power Cross says Cardi B been playing with black tools her whole. First of all, can't you tell Cardi B is 100% in the black guys? You sold your truck for 50K? Salute. Can't you tell Cardi B is 100% in the black guys? Like, she's one. I'm telling you right now, Cardi B grew up with the black niggas in her neighborhood. She was with the black people in her neighborhood. I promise you. What up, Claire Squared? She says, hey, good morning, BBN. I smashed that like button on the way in. I promise you. I'm from the X. I could spot one of them Puerto Rican girls and Dominican girls that the main people they hung out with was black. I could spot them like that. Cardi B one of them. Don't let nobody fool you. That's another reason why I don't like when people go in on her. Like, she's not allowed to say the N-word. Like, she grew up in the Bronx, my nigga. What the fuck? All right, y'all ready to talk about this Young Dolph? Y'all ready to talk about Young Dolph? Let's hit that like button. Y'all ready to talk about Young Dolph yet? We could stay on this topic, by the way. I'm just asking, are y'all ready to talk about Young Dolph yet? Cardi's a brim. That speaks for itself. I don't know what to tell you. Look, man, Tasha K just missed this all the way. All of y'all people that's mad that Cardi B says the N-word, you niggas aren't part of the culture like you think you are. Shout out to M Squared. We got 2 squares up in here. Shout out to M Squared with the $5 drop. He walks up into the room. He said, no comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. He just looked at the hater. The hater slapped himself. He just looked at him. The hater says, oh, sir, I'll do it for you. He slapped himself. Sillies, too. What up, One Nation? Exactly. All of her friends are black. Star Brim is one of them, and she used to be friends with Hood, a celebrity. Look, man, Cardi B is... She black, nigga. Like, I don't understand y'all. First of all, Dominicans is black, yo. Just so y'all know. Cardi B black, man. All right, so hold on. I want to show y'all this comment that I just read. Hey, Angela Simmons. Let's go. I hate that my Instagram works like this now. Let's go. Angela Simmons. I hope you. All right. I'm going to read this comment to y'all real quick. Some are in denial. Oh, talking about Dominicans. Well, yeah. Well, that's a whole nother thing. I'm not going to talk about their personal shit. All right, hold on. I want to show y'all a comment real quick. Shout out to this guy. This is on Instagram. I got to start commenting more on Instagram. I'm going to read the comment to you real quick. I know it's backwards, but, you know, give y'all a chance to look at it. It says, damn, actually see a comment from you now. This world is really smaller than I thought. Laugh out loud. Watch your channel when it's not locked for only members. Laugh out loud. Can y'all hit the like button? We got 132 people in here. We could get 110 likes right now to make sure that the live is open for the next show. Could y'all hit the like button so the live could be open for the next show? I just decided to show that to y'all. And just so y'all can see, I'm lit. This comment's been up for one day. 8,000 likes already. 93 comments. Hey, I caught it. All right, hold on. Let me just clear all of this stuff off right here. We ready to go. We ready to talk about this. If y'all want to stay on what we're talking about, we can stay on what we're talking about. We can stay on this Cardi B, Tasha K thing. I like talking about this also. This is a good thing. But if y'all want to talk about the Young Dolph situation, put it in the chat. Also, I'm going to go take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to be ready to call more drops because we called like 1 million of them in a row. So I'm going to be ready to call more drops. Just give me 1 minute. We're going to be right back. I'm going to send y'all to a commercial break.
I be on my grind. It be on my mind. That's That's why I keep that pine. When I'm on that grind, I be on my grind. It be on my mind. That's why I keep that pine.
That's why I keep that.
When I'm on that grind.
When I get it and go, call that a fast break. Young cash cow and all I eat is steak. The pill game been booming, you fuck boys late. Your whole team rib touching, you the only one ain't. You hang around some real niggas, you the only one ain't. If I fuck with you, my word good as the bank.
Damn, if I knew 2 days ago what I knew right now, I wouldn't even be in this shit.
All right, yeah, I needed a second. Oh, I needed a second. Sorry about that, everybody. Why when I go to break, everybody leave? Like, y'all can't wait a minute, rat bastards. All you rat bastards that left. Shout out to Seattle. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. That's a whole fact. Clear Square says she made an announcement saying that when she gonna say her announcement. She made an announcement saying when she gonna say her announcement. So she made an announcement to tell you she's gonna have an announcement. She said, hold on. I got an announcement to make. I'm gonna be making an announcement. Yo, hold on. I got an announcement to make, everybody. Settle down. Settle down. Everybody's quiet. I got an announcement to make. Tomorrow, I will be making an announcement. Shout out to that shit. Mocha West said she was warned 3 cease and desist letters, ignored all 3, didn't take down the videos. Now she lost, and the story 4 million paid Cardi B pay her. That's a fact. You took the chance, you lost. You gotta pay. What up, Louis Frias? Well, salute. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well. Happy to see you still a member. Since some don't know their history, it doesn't really have to do with sharing the island. Yeah, well, I'm not going to get all the way into that, but yeah, sure. For everybody that don't know, Haiti and Dominican Republic is on the same island. I mean, wait, Haiti or is it Trinidad? Haiti, right? Is it the same island? Anyway, this is neither here nor there. The Caribbean. Yeah, so she's getting everything she deserves, in my opinion. You just can't. I think she purposely lied on Cardi B. She was informed 3 different times. Even if you was telling the truth, like real quick, like even if you telling the truth, if you see somebody got as much political clout as Cardi B, and you could back away from the situation. See, there's times I'm 100% right. I'm going to let you know right now. I've gotten cease and desist letters. And there's been times I've been 100% right. And I know I'm right because I just know, right? Because I know. I'm not trying to say I'm right because it's me. I'm saying this particular situation I already know about because I know people and I've spoken and whatever, or I have information. But I don't have any actual proof. And it's not worth fighting. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of this shit ain't worth fighting. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand. Imagine if I spent all of my time proving that the people that lie on me is lying. I would never do nothing else. We went through maybe a month or about 2 or 3 months on this show where I was coming on almost every day just proving haters wrong. Like, at this point, if you believe what the niggas that's writing about me is saying, it's because you want to. You understand what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with they know what they talking about. It's just you don't like me, and you just want to believe whatever negative thing you hear. So what you have to understand is that's what people are sometimes going through. So when I get cease and desist letters, it's not worth it. Like, even if I'm right, it's not worth it. You understand what I'm saying? So 118, I went to that school. So a lot of times I get cease and desist letters. I just take the video down. I don't even care this much. I don't care this much. I don't care if I'm on to anything. I'm not out here trying to expose nobody. I'm not out here trying to ruin nobody's life. There's a ton of freaking people that got STDs in the freaking entertainment business. I don't even care. What the fuck? Her husband gonna get a new chick. I don't wish bad on anybody, but he does. I don't know what's going on with her husband. I'm not getting into that. Shout out to her husband. And you do know that if you're married to somebody and they lose a lawsuit, you're also involved in that. So when you get married to a person and you got lawsuits coming at you, you got to be on point. Y'all a team. Y'all together. You understand? So yeah, he's on the hook for that millions too. So I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he looks at it differently. Maybe this whole entire time he was on her side. Like, yeah, baby, we gonna win this one. We don't know. So I don't know what her husband on. I'm gonna put y'all women on the game. Not every man wants to run his woman. Alright? Not every man wants to run his woman. A person like me, I like an independent woman that knows what she wants. Because sometimes I like to go on your mission. You understand what I'm saying? So not every man wants a woman that is just gonna fall in line and whatever you want, baby. Not every man wants that. But I'm gonna tell you what no man wants. No man wants a woman that has to be the boss. No man wants that. There's no man that is alive that say, oh man, I wish I was in a relationship where I was number two. No man wants that. That's why it's a real even balance sometimes. And the best men do it the best. Where your woman understands her place in your life and she understands the power in which she wields. And at the same time, she understands that, or she is okay with you having enough trust in you, because that's what it's about, trust. All right, having enough trust in you that you will make the decisions that's best for the both of them. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that that's partly what a lot of the issues is with men and women in general. A lot of us men are pretty stupid, and I mean, you could tell. You got men on the internet stalking other men, whether it's for money or for free. You got men on the internet stalking other men. So men aren't being made the same anymore. You understand what I'm saying? This new generation of men like that's like 30 and under, this is a new thing going on. If you like probably 32 and up, then you're in a different bracket of adult. You understand what I'm saying? Them 32 and younger motherfuckers, they're just in a different area. There's a lot of people in my age group that's just in a different area. You understand what I'm saying? Just so we could be on fairness. So a lot of these dudes out here, they don't even have the skill level to be able to be in charge of their own life, necessarily for a woman to be able to have any faith or belief that they're willing to do the thing that's gonna be beneficial to both of them. Because you gotta understand, why in the fuck is a woman gonna follow you if you're not worth following? You understand? So a woman doesn't necessarily, and this is just my opinion, I don't know shit about this because I'm not a woman. I don't know shit about this because I'm not a woman, but I'm going to assume that a woman is usually trying to be with the guy that she assumes to be the best leader. Somebody that looks like they know what the fuck they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? I would assume. I don't know. You got to ask females about this shit. I don't know nothing about this. They kicking y'all, by the way. They trying to kick y'all right now, by the way, just so you know. I don't know nothing about this. This is just, I don't know nothing about this. I know zero about this. But That's what my assumption would be. So I don't see anyone like a Tasha K being with in a loving relationship. That's the point in which I'm trying to make. I just don't see anyone being in a loving relationship that has to be in a relationship with a woman that carries herself like that. Let's not call him the B word, Springs. I'm gonna hide that. You can always shout out to Springs. Springs, send me something to repost for you today. No, nothing. Just send me something to repost. I've been telling people to send me stuff to repost for them for the last 3 or 4 days. Nobody sent me nothing. Send me something to repost after the show, because if you send it now, I'm gonna forget. Anyway, be right back. I'm gonna go to a quick commercial break. I need to refresh my coffees. Rat bastards. I'm the spark that started the fire. They all enemies. If he die, he die. Fuck a survivor. Incendiary memories requiring penalties. Kids who freeze when we tend to 3 headlights spin our key. Full moon present in symmetry on bended knee. You couldn't win with alternate versions of 10 of me. When I get bored, I move on to bigger feet. Give you a win, but with a nigga please. Trophies, the in-betweens, I move on to bigger means. Kill the scene, recording the car tape around the limousine. I toss them in dirty toilet water through porcelain. When they coughing, it's turd shooting out of their orifice. So when they talking, you can tell it's my sauce they offering. Next time, take the dick out of your mouth and put talking salty shit. When I'm ready, recompense with corporate. The way I spin the block with these verses, I reverse the earth, back to the verses. Where the locks present version put us in full hip-hop immersion. Haptic gloves, Oculus. Pack this club, tour this bus. The rigmarole is glorious. We New York notorious. I'm Frost. Alright, so Mocha says, some women have. I agree with your statement, Springs. It's just we're not calling women's the B's words all days, homie. We're not doing that. Mocha, send me something. I'm gonna repost for you today. I told everybody to send me stuff. I think what happened is a couple of days ago, last week sometime, I told y'all to send me stuff so I could repost. But what happens is I was trying to get videos and stuff like that. Is it gonna work today? And this keeps popping up on my screen. Do anybody know how I get rid of this shit? How I fix this? Every time I try to rip a video, I get this. Anybody knows how I can fix this? Can I log on to that thing right there and it not screw me up? Because I think that whenever I log on, I don't like logging on to anything because I don't trust nothing. So if anybody can help me how to get that shit off of my screen, I'd appreciate it. All right, y'all ready to talk about the shit in Memphis yet? Or we still on this? I've been waiting for somebody to bring up this shit in Memphis in the chat. Nobody's been bringing it up, so we still on this. Yeah, so I don't think any woman, any man, I don't think any woman that carries themselves like Tasha K with all of that type of energy, I don't think it's possible to be in a good relationship. I just don't think it's possible. I'm sorry. Me being a man, there's just certain things that I think men want in their life, and I don't think one of those things is for their lives to be harder. And 2 ways to make your life hard is to, 1, be in a relationship with somebody who y'all have 2 totally different ways of thinking, because then everything's a struggle. And to be in a relationship with somebody and either which one of y'all have another relationship, because then you have to be secretive. The other relationship doesn't have to be with a person. You could just be somebody who smokes cigarettes and they're trying to keep it away from the wife. All of the things that you do to keep their cigarette smoking away from your wife is going to probably lead your wife to think that you're cheating on them, and vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe you smoke weed. You're trying to keep your weed smoking away from your significant other. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times whenever we have any type of relationship that we can't also have that relationship with our significant other, that's going to put a strain on whatever the fuck is going on. And that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But I 100%. The only thing that could have made Cardi B's situation worse is if she would have said, this is the, pardon, not Cardi B. The only thing that could have made Tasha K's situation worse is if she would have literally said somebody paid her to post that. That would have made her situation exponentially worse. That would have made her situation going from a civil matter to quite possibly a legal one, a criminal one. Quite possibly. You're taking money to slander somebody, that's a criminal offense. It's criminal offense. You'd be like, somebody paid you money to slander somebody, to defame somebody. That's a criminal offense. That's why I keep trying to tell you, these dudes don't know shit about the law. They just get on the internet and talk crazy. They don't know shit about the law. A lot of these dudes will be in jail like this. I'm not even talking about their civil liabilities. I'm talking about literal prison. A lot of these dudes will be getting 3-4 years like this, right off the rip. They can be like, well, we got you in fucking 4K. I know you thought you deleted the video from YouTube, but that's not the way the internet works. We just subpoenaed it. Claire said, did y'all see those boys get shot up yesterday at the gas station? It's going down in Memphis. I hate it because our neighbors and I have family. I'm going to explain something else that's going on in Memphis. Didn't your man Yo Gotti just drop and I just say that this is going to be his last album? Didn't Yo Gotti just say that this is going to be his last album? Or am I wrong about that? Am I wrong about that or am I right about that? Am I wrong about that or am I right about that? Yeah, my father, I just mentioned this real quick for everybody that don't know. My father told me that he's gonna do everything in his power to make sure while he's still alive, I'm never successful at anything. So currently my father's paying people to lie about me on the internet. So that's what Prince to Amir is talking about. So I don't know about you parents, but I would never lie about my child, nevertheless pay someone to lie about my child. That's crazy. So I'm just gonna leave that alone, just so y'all can understand. Like, this is the type of shit I gotta deal with every day. Paperchase.com said, you're right. I'm right about what, Paperchase.com? I know what you're saying I'm right about, but I just want you to write more. Black Power Cross says, so wait, the million she gave Offset came right back. Salute to that shit. Yeah. I don't want to go too far into that. Yeah. Yeah. So he said that this is his last album. I'm going to tell you what I think happened. Listen, I could be wrong. There's a lot to come out about this. So this is just a scenario I'm thinking of. I don't think Yo Gotti had anything directly to do with what happened. I think any interaction with Yo Gotti has with this Young Dolph case is happening after the fact. I think he might be trying to protect the person or people. But I think everything that's happening is after the fact. You understand what I'm saying? Because realistically, he can't be talking crazy about Dolph all of these years, then Dolph die and then the nigga go silent, or he not going to help the people that killed him. So a lot of this shit might be after the fact shit. A lot of this shit might be after the fact shit. Alright? Just so we could be clear. So, Yo Gotti said that this is going to be his last album. He might be saying this is going to be his last album because he don't know what's going to happen. Yo, look, when you roll with idiots, weirdo shit happen. Black youngsters are whole idiot. I 100% believe that there's a 50% chance that black youngsters involved in this shit. There's at least a 50% chance. Davy Lewis's black youngsters definitely involved. There's at least a 50% chance. And y'all do understand that if after the fact, if they help them in any way whatsoever, other than legally getting them a legal counsel, if they help them at all run, if they helped them at all, if they gave them a dime while they was on the run, if they fed them while they was on the run, if they did anything at all while they was on the run, that's a whole nother charge. And remember I told y'all, yo, I think that the first shot happened inside, and what happened was somebody walked up on him and shot him up close. What did they say? They said that the first two shots, at least the one to the neck, that's the killing shot or whatever the case was, came from up close. Paperchase.com said rappers retire all the time. No, Dolph, Jay-Z, and others have. This could be a publicity stunt for Gotti. Jay-Z, I think his retirement happened for a reason. I'm not going to go all the way into the reason why Jay-Z's retirement quite possibly happened. But Jay-Z retirement happened for a reason. You know how they got the theory that the reason why Michael Jordan retired for those 2 years is because he was really banned from basketball. He really got banned, so for betting on games and shit like that. Allegedly. There's a lot of stuff involved in that Michael Jordan thing. I don't really want to get into that. But there was also a theory behind why Jay-Z had retired for some time. So when these dudes do retire, they retire for a reason. That's all I'm saying. I'm not knocking anything that you're saying, and it might be a publicity stunt. But I'm just saying, when these dudes say they're retiring, they usually have a reason. They don't usually just come straight out and be like, oh, you know what? I'm tired of saying words. I'm done with them. Jay-Z literally came out and said that he was retiring. Does anybody in here remember when Jay-Z said he was retiring? If anyone remembers when Jay-Z said that he was retiring, I'm putting this guy on a timeout. Just because I'm tired of saying the thing and then people just saying I'm wrong about a thing I'm right about. Does anybody remember Jay-Z saying he was retiring? Besides paperjace.com, who literally wrote that in the comment before Davy Lewis. Okay, so one person remembers it. I'm putting Davy Lewis on some timeouts. Boom. You eat them timeouts. You deserve them. You deserve every last one of these motherfucking timeouts. You just one of them niggas that just come in here and say shit that's not true to do it, right? So I'm going to put you on a shitload of timeouts. Admins, y'all can put Davy Lewis on as many timeouts as y'all want. As many timeouts as you want to put them on, you can put them on. Now you're going to tell me that's your opinion, right? It can't be an opinion. It's a fucking fact. Thank you, El Perez. Jay-Z literally said he was retiring. That he unretired is a whole nother thing. What the fuck? Nah, for y'all that don't know, that's what they do. They kind of kick y'all right now. If y'all get kicked, come right back. For y'all that don't know, that's what they do. They come in here and they just say shit that's just a lie. And then if I don't respond back to it, they're going to say, why aren't you responding back to my comment? I forget which was the comeback album. I'm not even going to hold you. Let's make sure we get to 110 likes, though. We got 138 people in here. When we can't talk on the next live, remember, we had 138 people in here and we only needed 110 likes. Don't forget that part. Exactly. So, yeah. So, shout out the dude. Dude had to eat those timeouts. We're not doing that no more. From now on, whenever anybody makes a comment that's just absurdly incorrect, I'm just timing you motherfuckers out. A shitload of timeouts too. And I don't care about no fucking opinion. I'm tired of you niggas trying to give opinions about facts. You say shit that's a lie and then you say it's an opinion. No, nigga, it's a lie. You could trick the rest of them with that. You're not gonna trick me with that. I know niggas that lie and try to say opinion. I grew up with them. They just liars. They're not opinions. They're just lies. Just lies. Y'all don't notice I really hate liars? Like, I really got a problem with liars. You ever notice that? I got a real problem with liars. There's a reason for that. I just really hate liars. If there's any people on the planet that I will say I hate, it's a liar. I really hate liars. Liars fuck people's lives up for no reason other than to do it. I hate liars. Let's change the energy around. I was going there, and I thought about it, and I said, we are not gonna go there. We're going to none of those places. Real quick. So, back to the Young Dolph situation. Yo Gotti said he was gonna retire, quite frankly. Right? Yeah, they just lie. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all do know that other YouTube content creators come into this chat and try to say lie. They do it to everybody chat, not just here. But they come into your chat and they try to say lies in order for you to help their narrative that they're pushing on whatever channel they got. Why do you think I don't engage? That's why I don't engage. I don't engage on anything that sounds like a narrative that somebody else might be pushing that sound crazy. I'm not going to help you lie on somebody. We're not doing that. Shout out to paperchase.com with the $10 drop. He said, I'm going to do all of the double slaps. He said, Frost got his foot on their throats right now. All of the throats, all of the foots. He shows up. He says, I know how we going to do this one. Paperchase.com goes down. He puts one of his shoes on his hands. He says, we gonna put all of the foots to all of the throats. Paperchase.com grabs the guy by the back of his neck. The back of his hair. He pulls his head back like that, exposing the necks. Then he says, I'm gonna be doing all of the slaps with all of those shoes to all of the necks. And he slaps the shit out of that hater's neck. Whack! And then after he slaps the neck, he looks down into the hater's eyes. He says, what's it good for you? Because it was everything for me. And then he pulls the hair a little bit more. And then he slaps the neck again. Shout out to paperchase.com. Slapping all of the necks. Oceanic Vibe says, shout out to Paper Chase. I remember you posting on This Is 50 and This Is Game. Always had all the hip-hop updates on the front pages of those websites. Salute to paperchase.com. Salute. Do y'all got any more drops for me to be saying funny things about? I'm feeling it today. You got any more drops? We slapping all the haters. All of the drops are going to be hater drops, no matter the denomination. The higher the denomination, the more wacky and zanier the drop will be. Also, depending on what you say, you trigger a thought. Shout out to Jay Hodges with the $5 drop. He said, keep it up. Jay Hodges says, he looks at the haters. He says, I'll be right back. The haters look out the window. Jay Hodges goes. He sets up a workshop bench outside of the store that the haters are standing and drinking their coffee. He starts pumping the bench. He starts working out for about 20 minutes. After he works out, he looks in the mirror. He gauges his bicep muscles. And then he comes back in and he says, I'm ready. He slaps the hater. The hater gets slapped. The hater says it was worth it. Shout out to Jay Hodges pumping them weights and then slapping them haters. Shout out to Dog Soldier. He says, powder in the palm slap. Dog Soldier goes over to the haters. As the haters is looking at Dog Soldier. Dog Soldier looks down at his dog. He has one of those dogs that save people from avalanches. You know, the dogs that got like the whiskey under the neck, but he don't got whiskey under his neck. He opens up the little flask that's under the dog's neck. Powder comes out. He puts the powder on his hands. He slaps his hands. All of the powder goes up into the air. Like, you know, when LeBron James throws up the smoke. The haters looking like this. What's happening? What's happening? Dog Soldier, through all of the cloud, through all of the powder, through all of the smoke, slaps the hater. The hater says, I did not see that coming. Shout out to Dog Soldier, slapping the haters. The haters need all of the slaps. Shout out to E. Simmons. She says, no comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. E. Simmons walks into the establishment. She sees the haters over there. She sees the haters over there. She says, I need you to form a line. The hater says, E. Simmons, we will form any line that you would like for us to form. She says, I need the line right here. As I stick out my hand, I want y'all to run top speed into it. E. Simmons puts her hand like this. The haters run top speed into her hand, just slapping their faces over and over again. Shout out to E. Simmons, slapping all the haters. All right, let's get back to the actual show. Yo, we had 91 likes, man. Get to 110 likes so I could just leave the chat open. All of the haters. We need to get all of the haters, all of the slaps. We need to do a Tonight Show tonight. I swear we do. Excuse me. All right, we talking about dogs. We talking about the Young Dolph, right? Give me 1 second. We're gonna go to commercial break. We're gonna come right back. Also, for anybody that wants to run commercials on the show, you know, you can just hit me here, right? We can run commercials on the show, especially people who come and do drops. If you're already doing drops on the show, hit me here. We'll figure out a commercial format, and I'll run some commercials for you. Boom. Also, some of your commercials will only be able to run during the Tonight Show and not during the Today Show, not during the morning show, morning coffee, and it only will have to deal with content. With that being said, be right back, you rat bastards. I'm out of the X, you know where I'm from. I'm from the time before playing with guns. If there was beef, we roll with the one-on-one. If you lost, you came back to get some. Now niggas roll with the pole attached to the drums. Niggas was stupid before, but now they going dumb. I was down with hip-hop from the jump. Some niggas is just culture vultures and gumps. My bad average, high as hell, fuck a slump. Home runs to the parking lot when you chumps. Rounding the bases, waving, rocking the Jordan dunks. I'm broke right now, can't give fucks. You niggas fragile like a Kia, but act tough. Don't get beat down and fucked up. Don't bring your girl to the fight, she get fucked. I see her watching my bowl just enough. I put bleach on the mic for clean cuts. So don't speak evil or rebut. If it comes down to the dirt, we pop trunks. I'm a Vegeta nigga, you a hot lunch. My stomach acid bubbling from the hunch. It seems I'm a captain, you a crunch. Ain't shit coming through for you in the clutch. I'm about to put your whole team on one crutch. What you saying? All right, so yes, RIP to the second cop that was killed. I want to just say something real quick. Could we just talk about something real quick? I am not a cop hater. I don't hate the police. I don't hate what law and order stands for. I don't think everybody that should be free. I don't think every police officer is bad. I just want to be clear on this. The reason why I'm saying this is because I think that the majority of the cops that get shot is actually the good ones. I think that the majority of the cops that get shot are actually the cops that were not bad cops. Not all of them. A lot of dirty cops get killed. Don't get this confused. But I think that that's one of the reasons why there's cops that carry themselves the way that they do. We can't have people walking up and shooting into police cars. That's how another young lady had got shot in a different city. Um, for this particular case, for everybody to understand what was going on, a police was called to a residence for a mental health disturbance. The guy was being violent with, I believe, his mother or something along those lines. When the police showed up, shots rang out, things happened, somebody got killed. 2 officers actually died. I'm not here for that. And for any one of them rat bastards out there that try to use this as an opportunity to be like the cops got what they deserve, nah. This was a situation where there was a woman being, she had a son that had a mental health issue or disturbance, and so she called the police. Aren't we on that woman's side? So that means that in this situation, we got to also be on that police officer's side. So I'm not here for the police officers. I'm not here for the people that are clapping or applauding that these 2 police officers were killed. Now, is there a chance that these guys could have been dirty? Yeah, but not in this particular case. All right? Now, I want to say something about a different police officer. They had the police officer that somebody went to his home and shot him in Memphis. Do I believe that that police officer is dirty? Absolutely. How the fuck how do people know where the police live? Copy? So I 100% believe that that police officer was dirty. I think that we need to find out more that was going on with that police officer that the nigga showed up at his front door and shot him. Was there other police officers? Was it street niggas? I want to find out. I think this Young Dolph situation has got everything turned up. You want to know why? Because I'm telling you right now, Young Dolph and his side had police that was working with him. And I'm telling you right now, Yo Gotti and his side had police that was working with him. So when I'm telling you that that whole entire city is probably turned upside down, you probably don't even know the level. We just see the people in the street fighting. That's it. We don't know about whatever political connections. We don't know about whatever political connection. That's enough for me. Tell me where I'm wrong. Everybody pulled up to the super chat and to the cash app pretty decent this morning, right? This was a good drop this morning, right? I'm going to explain something to y'all real quick. The days that I usually do free promotion is the days where y'all pull up to the super chat. Is the mornings that y'all pull up to the super chat with at least like $50 to the super chat. Those are the days I usually tell y'all I'm doing free promotion. I just want to just so y'all understand. So when y'all pull up to the super chat, I'm not talking about pardon me, not the super chat, cash app. When y'all pull up to the cash app and y'all drop $50 or around $50, that's usually when I tell you I'm doing free promotion. I just felt like today we was gonna get around that number, and 1, 2, 3. We're kind of off from that number, but we're close enough that I'm happy that I made that assessment earlier in the show. So for y'all know, for future reference, usually when we do about $50 of drops in the morning, usually I'm open to do a couple of free promotions. All you got to do is hit me up. One of the first people to hit me up, I do 2 or 3 free promotions throughout the course of the day. So especially if you were somebody that participated in the drops. Claire Squared said, we get the news a lot for Memphis, and they've been targeting the police last week, shooting their homes up cars. I think, and this is just me speaking, I think that okay, so basically there's a power vacuum going on, right? Okay, so whenever there's a vacuum of power, everybody is a target. There's a power vacuum going on. One of the big heads is gone. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. I'm gonna freshen my coffee real quick. I'm just gonna leave it here. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. A boss don't kill another boss if he's smart. A boss don't kill another boss if he's smart. You only kill another boss if you have to. Because once you kill a boss, now you have all new fights. Now you got to fight to hold on to that spot. You understand what I'm saying? Now you got to fight for that spot. So bosses, if they're smart, they don't kill other bosses. Not unless they have to. If you just get the opportunity and the shit fall into your lap, you might take it. But unless you have to, you don't kill other bosses. It creates a power vacuum. I'm telling you. Niggas don't understand. Some of y'all just need to go take up. So if you go take up some sociology classes in college, I promise you, a lot of this YouTube shit will be so much easier. Like, if you don't see what I see, and it's because I can understand. That's what I'm saying. Like, my regular life experiences are probably put me head and shoulders above a lot of people. Let's not get this confused. But with also the added fact that I did take up I had to take up sociology because of my major made it so I had to take up sociology. It was my major. I wasn't going to college like, oh man, I want to do these sociology things. No, it was my major made me have to take it up. So that allows for me to see things a lot of the ways in which I see it, added with just my personal life experience. Oceanic Vibe said it's like when El Chapo went down, it caused chaos all over Mexico. That's a fact, because there's a power vacuum. You understand? Something has been removed that was important. And now everything is trying to take over that spot. You understand what I'm saying? There's a power vacuum. They have a new 15-year plan for Memphis to build back Memphis. It's a lot of power moves being made for sure. Look, this is just what I'm saying. So when I look at Yo Gotti and him saying this is his last album, I'm also looking at him saying, I think this was too amateurishly pulled off for a big dog like Yo Gotti to be involved directly when it happened. But I 100% believe an idiot like Black Youngster, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. I might literally meet this nigga in real life. And I'm telling you, he's an idiot. Alright? An idiot like Black Youngster. I can 100% see him thinking that this plan was a good idea, and or just telling the people to get it done and not actually sitting there and planning it with them. When you the OG, when you the big dog, and you sending somebody on some kind of wild ass mission, you gotta plan that shit out. Because it's important that they don't get caught. Because if they get caught, you get caught. Copy? You don't throw people to the wolves. You don't throw people to the police. Everybody gotta make it out. Because that's the only way that we know that I'm not gonna get caught. Copy? And if there's even a 1% chance I'm gonna get caught at anything, I'm not even gonna do it. First of all, if there's a 1% chance it's against God, then, you know, I'm already not doing it. But if there's a 1% chance I'm going to get caught, I'm not going to do it. I'd rather just not do it. I'm not one of those people that get a thrill from precarious situations. I don't get a thrill. I'm not one of those people. You understand? I'm not one of those people. I don't get a thrill when bullshit is happening. That doesn't make me feel alive. Clear Square says I think a lot of people are involved in the cover up. And that's going to put a lot of people involved in the actual crime. This is just the way that I feel. I could be wrong. Oceanic Vibe says Black Youngster has to be stressing right now. If Black Youngster is involved in this in any way, he just took down the entirety of Memphis. Both camps. If Black Youngster is involved in this, he just took down the entirety of Memphis. Both camps. This is why you got to stop having idiots around you. That's why can't not near nigga that lied about me on the internet could ever come to me and we be cool. This is one of the best examples. I don't need a nigga that could lie. I don't need a nigga that's gonna go argue all day with somebody on the internet. I need a motherfuckers around me that we agree to do a thing and they're capable. I don't need nobody around me that has all the plans. I got my own plans. If I'm doing your plans, I'm not doing my plans. Right? I got people mad at me because I won't throw all of my plans out the window and do what they want me to do. This is a fact. I got people pissed off at me, can't wait to talk to me so they can tell me how disappointed they are in me that I won't quit my dreams to help them with theirs. These are facts. Entire facts. When I see them, they can't wait to tell me how disappointed they are. All the things they don't like about me. All the things that, because I won't quit my dreams and help them with theirs. So no, you got to keep people like that from around you. Period. I don't care what you think about them. You got to keep them from around you. Black Youngster, he didn't drop Black Youngster off like he was supposed to. He's supposed to kick Black Youngster out the quit a couple of years ago. He didn't. Deal with it. Mocha West says, my whole entire family is from South Memphis at Gaston Park. Black youngsters from the same neighborhood. It's sad when you turn on your people. Yo, look. I seen Black Youngster give away a shitload of money. And then we rode through his old neighborhood, or his neighborhood that his grandmoms lived at, and that shit looked all beat up and disgusting. I promise you, a majority of my plans in life, if I get to the bag, has to do with me going back to Park Avenue where I grew up. That whole area. Going back to my school that I went to. PS 59, 118. Doing something. Going back to 158th. Concourse Village. Doing something. Just doing something. We're going to try to do something. I don't know what it... I mean, I got ideas and plans. But we're going to try. I don't know what I need in my life. But... we're going to try. I saw the neighborhood that his grandmother lived in, and then they showed the grandmother's house, so I don't know if the grandmother still lived there, whatever the case is. For that shit to be in that condition, I'm literally going to go buy my old house back. That's one of the first things I'm going to do. One of the first things I'm going to do is go buy the home I grew up in. This is a fact. I got my own reason for wanting to do that. But one of the first things I'm going to do is go buy the home I grew up in. And then that whole neighborhood that I'm now going to own a home on is going to get a whole renovation. And I don't care what the people on the block think. This shit is going to get beautified. Mocha West says, yes, South Memphis looks like that. Most of these dudes involved grew up together in some form. So I don't have respect for niggas that they make it and they don't try to do nothing. I got a ton of niggas. What up, Ignacio Rodriguez? I got a ton of niggas on the internet right now from my old neighborhood in Concourse Village that's trying to do movies and television and shit like that. I'm gonna go invest in them niggas. That niggas already got a thing up and going. I know I wasn't here yet. I was busy working on getting to the bag. Now I'm at the bag. I'm gonna invest in you niggas. What the fuck? So you got a whole thing going on? And you trying to tell me, oh, you could use some new cameras. Maybe we could get you guys hooked up with a sound expert, an engineer of some kind. I know some better cinematographers. I know some guys that could. I'm gonna go get these people that I know that do video editing and film editing and all that other shit, and I'm gonna go link them up with my niggas that's trying to do something. Because half of the problem is just the presentation just needs a little bit better, right? So this is the way my mind works. The fact that they went through Black Youngster's old neighborhood and it looked like that, what the fuck? At least Jay-Z shouts out Marcy. At least he gives them some promotion in that sense. I'm tired of seeing now every single time I see Black Youngster with some niggas giving away money, now it makes it looks like to me that he's going to where he know people are poor, impoverished, and he's giving them cash rather than trying to teach them to fish. And I just don't got respect for that. Don't give me fish. I probably need some fish, but also teach me how to fish. But I might need some fish also to hold me over. We had 110 likes. And we had 101 likes. Let's get to 110 so we can keep the chat open for the next live. That's one. Two, we need, I think, 15 more or 5 more to the super chat. Or we need 9 more likes. Which one y'all want to do. It don't matter. E. Simmons says, then that video, Black Youngsters put out a video either same day Dolph was back. Look, man. These dudes are going to jail. The police know who did it when it got done. These dudes are going to jail. Their political power has ran out. If it's proven that Straight Drop and whoever the fuck ran up on the building with him did not shoot into the building, then that means that unequivocally there was at least 3 other people involved, other than the 3 people that we know about. And then that also means that there was 2 more people involved because there was 2 more cars being driven. That in itself is 7 people, 8 people right there. Now, with that being said, so that means that the cookie place was involved. Why? Because you usually have 3 workers, but today you have 6 workers and 2 of them don't even work for you? How? Now we also hearing police is being killed and shot at. I'm promising you the reason why the police is getting killed and shot at is because they tried to do a cover up. I promise you. Don't forget, we got to get to 110 likes so the chat will not be open. We have 119 people in here right now, and we have 101 likes. If we do not get to 110 likes and the chat is closed, it's on you niggas. If you can't get the likes by yourself and you're like, you want to make sure the chat stay open, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 10. That's $9 more to the Cash App. Those are the 2 ways that we can keep the chat open for the next live. We're not going to be live for much more, probably about 10 to 20 minutes at the most. I'm just telling you so we can leave the chat open for the next show. If not, believe you me, the green team does not mind the chat being closed. Prince to Amir says, sometimes people get bullied and extorted into helping with pay. Explain. I think I know what you're saying, but I want you to explain. I just want you to expound on that. Explain. I told somebody to explain yesterday. They got a whole hissy fit with me. The shit was crazy. I was like, I don't understand exactly what you're saying. Do you mind explaining? They had a whole fit with me. The shit was crazy. Shout out to Maxine. Like, I really just wanted you to explain so I could we could talk about it. Like, sometimes y'all say a comment and I'm like, hey, I want to talk about that a little bit more, but let me know exactly where you're coming from before I say a thing. Sean Payton resigned? He's an ex-Giant offensive coordinator for everybody that don't know. And yeah, he's gonna resign. He don't have no quarterback. Sometimes people get bullied and extorted into helping with pay if the cookie shop is involved. No, I think that I don't know. That might be it. That might be it. But I don't know. We have to find out, right? We have to find out. We have to find out. But if they was getting extorted, then they were supposed to pull up on Young Dolph. He's a boss also, right? Young Dolph is a boss also, right? And that's the boss they work with, right? So they were supposed to pull up on him and let him know what the deal was. Period. Niggas is really out here committing crimes though because they can't tell the police because that's snitching. So a nigga will be doing a crime to them, and they're a regular citizen. They should go and tell the police, but they don't want to be a snitch. So they'll let the person do the crime to them, and then sooner or later they be like, I can't let this person keep doing this crime to me. So then they'll try to go get they get back, and then they end up going to jail. When they should have just told the police in the first place, because my nigga, you're not a gang member. You are paying you pay taxes. You pay the police salary. If you got an issue, you're supposed to call the police. What the fuck? That's literally how they keep us going to jail. They make us think that we can't reach out for assistance. I'm gonna end this poll. We got 120 people voted. Poll been up for an hour. We're about to close the show, and we only need 7 more likes, and we're about to close the show. So please don't nobody tell me about how y'all don't like that the chat's closed. I give y'all a reachable goal every single day. 110 likes is reachable. We've had over 300 people in here. 110 likes is reachable. Do you still trust Tasha K's content? 64% said no, 21% said yeah, 13% said a little. I'm fucking with the people that said a little and the people that said no. The people that said yeah, I'm going to explain to you why I don't trust Tasha K's comment. And that'll probably help you out. I stopped trusting Tasha K's content around the time of the R. Kelly situation. Now, I'm not going to go into intricate detail because I can't remember all of the reason. If I watch some of the content over, I'll remember it. It'll refresh me. But during the R. Kelly trial, during her R. Kelly content, because I understand how words work, I was listening to the way that she was reporting on it. And it didn't matter that she was right or not. The way that she was reporting on it, she was sensationalizing shit that did not need to be sensationalized. I didn't like the way that she reported on it. I looked at her reporting on that and thought to myself, if she was lying right now, she would have a lot of people convinced. So I stopped following her content. And that's when, so I forgot when the Cardi B shit started. I think the Cardi B shit started after that. But I've not been fucking with her ever since that. Prince to Amir says, yeah, I hope y'all witch ash ninjas don't like so the chat stay closed for them. Share the video. Cash out. I'm telling you. Also, shout out to everybody that reached out to me when I don't do a live at night. I don't be showing y'all, but people do be sending Cash App drops. Like, yo, Jack, you going live? You niggas is the real heroes. All of you niggas that send drops to ask me if I'm going live, one, I assume that I got you blocked on Instagram. That's what I assume. Two, if I do got you blocked on Instagram and that's the only way that you could talk to me and that's what you're doing, I shout out to you. You're real supporters of the channel. Too bad I had to block you on Instagram. I don't block people sometimes because I dislike them. Sometimes I block them because I see them bringing energy to me that I don't want this energy. So you might be good people, but you bringing energy to me that I just don't want. So I block you. And it's not out of dislike. I got quite a few people blocked for my own peace of mind, just to be honest with you. And they're good people. They just like telling me what the people I don't like is talking about. Like, don't tell me what the niggas I don't like is talking about. I'm not here. I had somebody hit me up and say that they be on the people that don't like me channel, and you know, it's real cool. Nah. We're not talking about a channel that I have a disagreement with, or we have different beliefs. We're talking about a channel that badmouths me, lies on me, and that is literally getting paid money to hate on me. I don't even want to speak about what I think about those people because it's gonna fuck my blessings up. So all I'm gonna say is I'm not here for that. With that being said, we got to get out of here. It looks like the chat's gonna stay closed because I do not think y'all at 110. Oh shit, y'all at 110. All right. I was literally just staying on a little bit longer to give y'all the opportunity to get to 110. Y'all at 110. So we're gonna leave the chat open. Is there anything that y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here? Let me know. Anything that y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here? Anything that you want to leave? Anything that y'all anything anybody want to add? Just so y'all know, besides Prince to Amir, there are quite a few people who are subscribers of the channel or members of the channel who prefer for me to leave it so you can only talk if you're a member, that the rest of you guys can't talk. There are quite a few people that think that I should keep it like that. And not for nothing, on those shows that the chat is closed, we do have really good shows on those shows. And the drops are usually excellent also. I'm not 100% sure. I heard that Yo Gotti got straight drop an attorney that isn't his main attorney, allegedly. I'll look into that today. We'll talk about that tonight. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better. I really was not feeling well. I'm feeling a lot better. Hopefully we'll talk about that tonight. It'll depend. I don't know. I don't know whether I'll be going live tonight, like around 4 or 5. That's when I usually start getting fucked up. Like around 4 or 5, I don't know if I'm gonna be going live or not. I hope we are though. I think we are. I hope we are. If anybody needs a reposting, I'm gonna do all repostings. Not all reposting. The first 3 or 4 people that send me something to repost, I'm gonna repost. I'm just gonna repost. Prince to Amir says the energy is amazing, like fresh grown pure cannabis when the chat is closed. The chat is kind of dope when it's closed. We do run a lot smoother. That's a fact. Mocha West says they are mad disrespectful and no drops. Jack is at work. He brings the content and not even $1. The fuck? That's kind of a fact. Shout out to the rat bastards that do $5 drops every day. See, that's what we're trying to get to. Copy? For you motherfuckers that on usually what's today? Today's Wednesday. Usually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the big drop days, right? Usually those are the big drop days. Those are usually the days that people, and Saturday sometimes. That's usually the days that people are coming through, dropping the $50 drops, dropping the $20 drops, shit like that. Those are the bigger drop days, right? Shout out to the motherfuckers that do $5 every day. I wish we could get 100 people to do $5 every day. That's the win. If we could get 10 people to do $10 every day, that's the win. I don't really want you niggas doing $50, $100 drops. I'd rather you niggas, I'd rather just get $20 drops a day. I'd rather get $10 drops a day, $10 drops a day. That's what a win is at. Copy? So salute to everybody that does drops. But a very special salute to all of you rap bastards that drop $5 and $10 every day. Because there are a couple of you that drop $5 and $10 every damn day. That's what we're trying to get to. That's what the haters is trying to prevent. You understand? Because at that level, the shit is sustainable. At that level, nobody's getting hurt. Many hands make light work. So I appreciate you guys. And today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're gonna try to get the Tonight Show going tonight. If I'm feeling well, we're gonna try to get the Tonight Show going tonight. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, usually the big drop days. So we'll see what happens. Mama, I'm always complaining about Monday and Tuesday. I'm like, Monday and Tuesday, you motherfuckers ain't shit. Like, you rap bastards ain't shit on Monday and Tuesday. It's a fact. Niggas is the worst. Monday and Tuesday show up, I'll be like, oh Lord. Niggas is the worst on Monday and Tuesday. But the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, usually big drop days. Saturday, it depends. We don't always go live on Saturday, but Saturday's usually pretty nice. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, big drop days. With that being said, we gotta pull up tonight. If I'm feeling well, send me everything that y'all have on Cardi B and everything that you have on this Memphis situation. Send me everything that you have. That's what tonight's show is most likely going to be about. And anything on the Bronx shootings and crime shit that's happening in New York City. So if y'all got anything on that shit, send me that. I'm gonna be trying to do some reposts throughout the middle of the day. So if anybody want anything reposted for free, get it to me as soon as possible. I'll be reposting 3 or 4 things for free. Might be throwing a BBN tag on it. Might be throwing a BBN tag on it. And if anybody wants to run a commercial on the Tonight Show on Morning Coffee, hit me up. Brother, he said, I bet Brother Polite laughing his ass off at Tasha K. He better do that shit in private because he about to go to jail like a motherfucker. Mocha West says, is there any last minute drops? Is there any last minute drops? Not for nothing, but the last minute drop, sometimes I get the drop right when I'm going offline. So I'll wait a second. That's a fact. Shout out to Mocha West. That's a fact. Sometimes I get the drop. Sometimes I end the show. And then like 2-3 drops come through right at the last minute. I'll be like, God dang it. Shout out to Mocha West with the $5 drop. She's dropping all of those pros. She said, I'm going to slap a hater. She puts the whole mug in her hand. But she holds the mug like this. And she says, where's the haters at? Then the hater comes. Mocha West reels back like this. She makes sure that the cup is full all the way to the top of hot scolding coffees. And then she smacks the shit out of the hater. Bang! The glass busting in the hand. There's glass everywhere. There's hot scalding water, hot scalding coffee everywhere. Mocha West is wearing a hazmat suit. She's like, I'm not getting wet, you red bastards. Shout out to the hater getting slapped and scolded all at the same time. All right, we're going to get up out of here. All right, we're going to get up out of here. Stuff, we got to get to business. Everybody, I hope you have a beautiful day. Like I said, we're going to try to do the live tonight. I have not been feeling well at night. I'm not going to lie to you. Remember last week I told you I took a nap and then I woke up and it was like 11 or 10:30 or some shit like that? For real, for real. With that being said, we're going to get up out of here. Yo, look, I love y'all. Everybody, just have a beautiful day. Go out there and do something good in the world. And please, just go out there, do something good in the world. Just do something good. Don't force it. Every single day, the Most High gives us the opportunity to take the red pill or the blue pill. Every day. Take the fucking blue pill. I mean, take the red pill, pardon me. Take the red pill. Copy? Take a little bit of time out of our day every now and then just to do God's work. I know there's a misconception that we have to be living like by God's word every single second, but God knows how strong we are and how strong we aren't, right? So be strong in those moments where you're built to be strong. And in those moments where you're not built to be strong, don't be ashamed of your weakness. All right? Because we weren't all built to be strong in every single situation. We all have specific purposes. That's why I try to tell people. I think some people are put here to do evil. How could God test the good people if the evil people weren't out here? And some of the best people, some of the most kind-hearted people, some of the best people on this planet, they were raised by evil people. God's been testing some of us since the day we was born. Don't give up. Don't give in. I love y'all. And as always, every day, we trying to do what the devil hates. Go out there and be great. I'm out.